But gamers, before we get onto the main course, I kind of wanted to have a word with a certain someone, because gamers, I think he's off the deep end. We've been talking about Landon a lot, but I don't think we've been talking about the other guy who's gone off the deep end. Yoshi just killed our last shred of hope. I love how everyone knew. I love how everyone fucking knew. Because I'm just like, well, Landon will be loud and obnoxious about it. This guy will be like quiet and annoying about it. But this is a Carlo video, by the way, if you guys aren't curious. It's a Carlo video where it's a secondary slop channel. When it comes to secondary slop channels, yeah, you don't expect quality. But Carlo has this uncanny ability to just ramble about fucking nothing. So what we're going to do, gamers, we're going to do a little bit of a challenge. I'm going to see how far I can get to before I'm out. This is not Arlo. Arlo is good at making reviews. This is Carlo, his rambly, like, drunk, meth-addled brother. You know what I mean? Alter ego. This is Carlo, who just goes, hey, man, Nintendo Direct, Pikmin. That's Carlo. I'm gonna watch this and see how far I get before I tap out. Let's find out, gamers. Let's find out.
I apologize for making yet another video on this topic, but at the same time, I also don't apologize at all, because if you are watching this, you are encouraging me, okay? You are.
See, here's the thing, is that, like, I appreciate a little bit of the self-awareness, but, like, it matters for not when you're, like, doing it ironically. Does that make sense? It's like, what's it? It's like if you went into a COD lobby and met a woman, where everyone went, oh, look, it's a woman in the lobby, go back to the kitchen, go back to the kitchen. It's like, why'd you say that? I was just joking, though. It was just a joke. And it's like, well, yeah, but, like, the joke was what? Like, you were being a sexist? Like, that's the joke? Do you know what I mean? It's like, guys, I know I'm being annoying, but I'm still going to do it anyway. But I'm going to say it so I'm in on the joke. It's like, sure, I guess. If that makes you, whatever makes you sleep better at night, Carlo. Whoever gets you that next hit of meth, eh? This is my feed. I was wondering if you're gonna cover it. I got like 25 to 40 seconds in. All right, let's see how far I can get.
You are encouraging my bad behavior. This is on you. No, it is funny to talk about this stuff.
Is it?
So much, but like, I mean, it's Nintendo Directs, like, outside of big game releases. Like, this is the thing. Like, this is the thing to talk about.
Or you could talk about literally anything. Okay, I might be out quicker than I thought, gamers. I might be out quicker than I thought. Guys, this is the only thing I got to talk about right now. We can't talk about anything else. There's nothing else to talk about right now. Guys, got any meth? Guys, got any meth? You guys got any meth? Let it be known that Carlo literally crashed my PC. If that doesn't tell you how meth-riddled Carlo is, I don't know what else to tell you. Let's just not. Guys, we'll test it one more time. If I blue screen again, we'll have to move on. Okay? I hope you guys understand.
It really is a particularly weird time for Nintendo Directs. And, you know, I'm not going to rehash the entire thing recently.
Because if you guys don't know, by the way, when he says he doesn't want to rehash the entire thing, this isn't the first time he's talked about this. Struggling with the reality that we may not get a Direct soon. The reality that he's not going to get paid by Nintendo and his channel's going to be in the shitter. And he won't get another hit of meth. You know? I don't get this insane frantic feeling these fellas are having, like it will happen when it happens. I don't know. Honestly, it's fascinating to me. It really is fascinating. It's really, there's this weird, what's the word I'm looking for? Dissonance between me with my Switch 2 having a ton of fun, right? I'm doing all sorts of shit. Like, I'm doing all sorts of fun things. I'm playing Retro Rewind. I'm playing Paper Mario. I'm doing mini shoot adventures. I went back to play Emerald Rush, by the way, guys. I don't know if you guys know about that. I'm playing Emerald Rush again. Man, getting used to Bonanza's control scheme is like, it's giving me a hot minute. So, like, I'm having so much fun with my Switch too. And my fiance is going to get Pokopia soon, so we're going to play it together. And then I go online and I see this. Do you know what I mean? I'm just like, surely the bills cannot be that high. Surely, you know?
Put out a video talking about...
Don't buy Emerald Rush. Buy Emerald Rush. It's actually very fun. Buy Emerald Rush today, gamers.
Kind of struggling with the reality that it seems like, okay, yeah, we're not getting a Direct for this time of year. Normally we would get one in February, and it was like, okay, we've had a lot of non-Direct stuff.
I think the answer is that he's content starved. My brother in Christ, there's so many games to play. I feel, I've said it many times, and I'll just say it just once for this stream, in that I don't have any sympathy for any Nintendo YouTuber who says that they don't have anything to talk about. There are plenty of games to play. There are plenty of things to do. There are plenty of creative ideas for those who are willing to actually get creative. The problem with Carlo is that, like I said, he's meth addicted unedited, gamers. He needs his next hit of meth, and he's constantly spamming your feeds with direct, guys, direct, so that he can go to his junkie later and get another hit of meth. That's what's wrong with Carlo. Because Arlo is fine. Arlo makes really good reviews. Carlo, though, go watch out for Carlo. Sometimes Carlo makes appearances on the main channel where he goes, my stocks, guys, my stocks. Guys, the stocks are low, just like my meth, man. Sometimes he makes an appearance on the main channel, and it's like, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful with him, honestly.
Maybe in March. March is still technically possible. It's not something that Nintendo has really done a lot, especially not in the last few years since they've established a real cadence with these things. There isn't really a precedent for a March Direct, but it was at least technically possible.
Mech Direct?
And it's so funny, too, because normally when they start giving us this non-direct supplemental content, it means we're not getting a Direct, as we've discussed plenty of times. It's just that this time, the expectations were so high. You know, like we
are they though? Who's we? Who's we? Do you know what I mean? Like, wouldn't you say like the expect who? Like, don't get me wrong. Could we use a Direct to like figure out what's going on in the latter half of 2026? Sure. It will just happen when it happens. And do you know what the worst part is? I guarantee you, I look at, hang on. Do you know what I'm going to do, gamers? Hang on, I want to hear, let's replay that bit one more time.
This time, the expectations were so high. You know, like we really extra looking forward to seeing one.
Okay, now gamers, this could end poorly for me, but I'm going to take a gamble, gamers. I'm going to take a quick gamble. And you know what I'm going to do? We're going to take an early Bravo 6 look. Let's see if the general sentiment of his comments agree. Let's just see. As you can see, I left the comment because even I was shocked. Even I was shocked, gamers. Even I was shocked and appalled. Let's have a look. Making it sound like it's entirely Yoshi's fault as a real person's funny. It is a funny framing. I can't believe Nintendo was going to announce Odyssey 2 last week. Yoshi talked him out of it. What of a mean dinosaur. Even the top comment is... Even the top comment is making fun of him. Is making fun of Carlo. The top 829 likes. Were they actually high, or did you set them high? No, he's high. He's high on that meth. How did Glover do this to us? Nintendo really just announced a new Splatoon game, called it a spin-off, and refused to allow it for a whole year. That is true. It is weird that they did that. Yoshi burned our crops and poisoned that. The comments are just joking. They're just joking about, like, your absolute hyperbole, Mr. Carlo. Jesus Christ, man. The way Arlo is consistently forgets that Kirby Air Rider's scene positions a Switch 2 exclusive holiday title, like, obviously that wasn't a system seller, but it was in that November slot, and it was the big Sarko game, so I think they treated it like a big holiday title. So even the comments that aren't joking are being like, yeah, Arlo, you're kind of cooked here. It's coming any day. Oh, look, guys. Even his comments. We'll take a look at the rest of the comments later. When he says we, just to be clear, when he says we, even his top commenters, I'm not sorting by new. These are his top commenters. And how are you going to give a Clippy a win? Guys, we have to give it up to a Clippy. A Clippy just got a win. What's happening, Mr. Carlo? We have to give it up. That Clippy's basically all of us right now. And that, like, yeah, he's great for this right because it means I have a much bigger chance of getting through the massive library of games that we have. Jesus, even when the Clippies win, it's fucking over. It's actually so over. Good grief. So, again, we'll take a look at the rest of the comments later, but let's continue with the video, huh?
And so it was like, they gave us all this extra stuff, but each individual item was like not necessarily proof that we weren't getting a Direct, because each individual thing could have, in theory...
Go, Carlo. Give us the conspiracy. Conspiracy, Carlo. Let's go.
...been like on top of a Direct, you know? It's like Indie World. Okay, they have Indie Worlds a couple of times a year, so that's not necessarily proof of anything.
Yeah, I saw Mini Shoot Adventures on there, and I literally bought it. What's it? Blueprints also on Switch 2 is kind of nice.
Fine. Partner Direct. Okay, yeah, in the past, we've gotten Partner Directs instead of...
Pragmata is pretty nice, eh?
But at the same time, Switch 2, it's early in the Switch 2's life. There could just be that many third parties, so they wanted to get all these out of the way so that they could just focus on first party stuff or more important.
And then here comes the conspiracy theory that all of these people have been touting, which is, guys, they're doing an indie direct and a partner showcase to get those games out of the way so the general direct can be big. As if Nintendo have ever done that. As if they, I just want one example. Like, I just wanted to, if Nintendo have done this in the past and there's precedents, surely one of the fucking Bing Woohoo Brigade would have shown me, either be a Nintendo Prime or a Switch Force or a Nintendo Land or an Arlo. Surely one of them would have been like, oh, they've done this before in here. No, they're literally making shit up, chat, and they're saying it with enough confidence and swagger to convince you that it's true. Jesus Christ, Carlo, the meth dealers, surely he has. Did he raise prices again? Is that what happened? Did he raise the price again? We're like yelling at Nintendo, raise the price, lower the price, we got to lower the price for your meth dealer, broski. Good lord!
Full direct. Okay, like you could kind of rationalize it in a way. Tomodachi.
The closest is when they did the whole Switch 1 mainstream direct before the Switch 1, I guess. Yes, the only one. That's the. I guess you could probably count that, sure, but like the fact that that's the closest we get, and even then I wouldn't even count that. Do you know what I mean? But the fact that they don't even mention that just goes to show you how lazy these people are.
Direct. Okay.
Lazy work, huh?
You know, sometimes they just have enough stuff to say about a game that they can't fit it in a direct. They were always going to do a Tomodachi-like direct. Okay, yeah, fine. Treehouse for Pokopia and Super Mario Bros. 1. Okay, well, these things are coming out soon enough that they just didn't want to wait for a direct. They wanted to give them a much bigger look, especially Pokopia. Wanted to do a deep dive, and they tacked Mario on there just because, like, it's coming soon. Not that big of a deal. Don't want to wait for the direct. Just want to get it out of the way. See, like, all of these, it's just like, it's okay, yeah, fine. It all could, in theory, still just be supplemental content. Stuff to get out of the way because we're going to be getting the biggest, craziest direct ever.
He sounds like he's having a mental breakdown. Fucking I'm telling you, when I say meth gamers, I'm not joking. Just he wants this Mario to get at me. I know this is false, but I truly hope that when the next 3D Mario comes out, these channels can seriously reconsider their channel restructure. You can never be relying on specific titles. They won't. I would hope so too. Don't get me wrong. Like all of these channels that I clown on, like would I like them to get better? Of course I would. The more better channels there are on YouTube, the more stuff we got to watch, right? But this is never going to happen. Here's the thing that I'm at least a little bit sympathetic, or at least I don't want to say sympathetic, but I understand, is that when you're like relatively smaller, it becomes more about like quality and more about quality, the quality of your content. The quality of your content is what draws people in. And after a while, it becomes less about quality and more about consistency. Can you consistently make videos that are quality enough to get new fans in, but also consistent enough to keep your existing fans happy, right? So you got to switch from maximizing quality to maximizing consistency, right? But you got to hope that when you're maximizing consistency, it is not too much at the behest of your quality, right? That's what you're hoping for. Now, and that's why a lot of these channels make secondary slop channels, I like to call it, right? So they can just like shit out a video basically and call it a day. But a lot of these, but what you're seeing with a lot of these YouTubers is you're seeing the laziness take full effect. As I mentioned before, I said this before, but I'll just repeat again. In that, when the Switch era, it was probably like a gold rush to be a Nintendo content creator because the Switch was good, the games were good, yeah. But now that it's a bit of a dry spell, and they were so used to, you know, getting their content kind of hand-fed to them, now that they have to go back prospecting again, they'd rather pin it on you and say it's your fault or Nintendo's fault, because it's so much easier to just blame the big company than to look inwards. It's so much easier to do that. Like, you know, everyone does that in life. It's so much easier to just go, it's everyone else's fault but me. It's easy to do that, especially when you're a big YouTuber that I imagine has a massive ego. And that's not being me being me. It's when you naturally have thousands of people who say you're the best thing on planet Earth, of course you're gonna have a fucking ego. Combine that with Nintendo, like the Nintendo gold rush of like the late 2010s, you're naturally going to think that you have this mandate to heaven, that you deserve to have the content before you, and they're going to make it Nintendo's fault or your fault, the viewer, when it doesn't happen. I can't believe this is considered a dry spell. That's the shocking bit. I went through a dry spell with the Wii U. The Wii U was a Smash and Mario Kart machine because there was nothing on there. And I think that's the extra bit that like fucks me. I think Sean Potter says it perfectly. If we were genuinely in a dry spell, 100%, I'd be like, the content creators are just echoing the sentiment of the fans. But there's this weird cognitive dissonance that we've seen in the comment section. It's not just me, chat. It's not just you. We've seen it in Carlo's comment section. There's this weird cognitive dissonance between the big Nintendo slot troopers that are like in their ivory towers, and the rest of us that are just like, yeah, we're kind of just like having fun playing games now. And even if there isn't much in the way of content, I don't know, just live stream Fortnite? I don't know what, in fact, I'll do that later. So I don't know what to tell you. Do you know what I mean? I don't know what to tell these people. It's like this, and to be honest, I find it like sickening in a way. Like, I don't want to sound like I don't want to sound like one friend that's too woke, but like, I genuinely find it like sickening to a certain degree that these people are making it seem like it's your fault. That's what fucks with me the hardest. That's why I'm so fascinated with these YouTubers, by the way. If someone's like, I've had people say, Moresty, I'm too full. I'm full on Nintendo slanderers. I'm too full. I find it fascinating because they're trying to convince all of us it's Nintendo's fault when it's not. You can do anything. You can stream Fortnite right now and probably get 100 viewers and have a bunch of fun. You can literally do that right now. Do you know, if anything, as a matter of fact, you know what, guys? We'll goal it. Fuck it. You know, we'll play Fortnite. We'll just play anything because there's so many games to play. I know, Mr. Cole. I'm already getting bored, so let's see how much more I can stand.
We're gonna get it in March or maybe April, but just sometime in the first chunk of the year. And then we got a new trailer for Yoshi and the Mysterious Book. And I think maybe it is funny, just the very idea of taking like this one datum and believing it to be like the straw that breaks the camel's back. Finally, now it's essentially confirmation that we're not getting a direct. I do see it that way, though. I really...
really? Oh, so the title's not a joke? The title's... Guys, I thought the title was... Okay, so instead of ha, it's a funny title, he does believe this. Yeah? Yeah? For reals? For real?
This is finally, after such a long line of things, too. After so many different, I'm probably forgetting so many different, Mario movie direct, there's another one, just individual things that have happened over the last month or so. Yoshi, the new trailer, is the first thing I cannot hand wave away. I cannot. This game is not, like, it's coming soon, like in May or whatever. But it's not so soon that like, oh, we need a trailer and we need it now. We need the launch trailer. We need the overview. No, it was not necessary. It was not necessary at all.
Okay, but like... remember, the same guy saying this is not necessary is the same guy who obviously farmed it for content. Does that make sense? It rings so hollow when you say, we didn't need this trailer, but like, obviously you did, because you have fuck else all to talk about, Carlo? Because you need your meth hit? I don't understand. Yeah, we didn't have a release date. What do you mean we didn't need a trailer? What the fuck do you mean? Again, this guy is trying to gaslight you, gamers. Do not forget that. Do not forget that, gamers.
This was a trailer.
I'm gonna read supers. This is boring me. What's it? I play like dozens of games on Switch 2 across the OG Switch and Switch 2 library. Wii U was iPhone tier indie games and big time 3D world. Literally, that's what it was. But this guys will have you convinced. Twitch or YouTube, we're streaming here, bro. We're streaming after. It's a dry spell. Try other games. It's fucking real. We need a general direct to unite the community. We need a general direct to fucking fix Carlo's math problem. That's what we need, man. And thank you, Scale Up. I appreciate you, man. Come on, guys. We need a 4D Mario shooter. That's what we need.
Simply meant to be the
my bad. Hang on.
The sort of trailer that, you know, you put the initial reveal
God, that was a lot. I missed quite a bit, isn't it? Turning myself off. Fuck it. My fucking PC. Yeah, literally. Arlo becoming Nintendo Land 2.0 breaks my heart. He kind of is, isn't he? Like, and here's the worst bit. It's that, like, in the same thing with Nintendo Land, we know Arlo can make good videos. I like his reviews. I still watch his reviews. And I understand that, obviously, like, being topical is like, firstly, it's more exciting, and obviously people want topical stuff, right? People want this. There's a market for topical gaming news. Hearing Arlo's take on the gaming schmungus thing that happened today. There's obviously a market for that sort of thing. But again, it's when you make it seem like it's our fault That's when I have an issue with you. And that's why like I don't feel sorry for any of the criticisms you get. I just don't feel sorry for you. I really, really don't. I don't feel sorry for any of these people. I really don't, man. That's just me. I'm a very mean man. I'm a mean one after all. I'm a mean one, Mr. Grinch. If they spent a bunch of time in Yoshi in the direct, people will complain there too. I feel like Nintendo community is just insatiable, fueled purely on the speculation on hype. Yeah, I think so too. And I think these big YouTubers don't help. I feel like obviously it sounds really, really silly, but I also agree with it at the same time, in that like I feel like if these big YouTubers were actually making sense, I feel like the effects on the discourse would also trickle down. If Arlo, if the big wigs that were actually speaking sense, I feel like the majority of the Nintendo community would also speak sense. Does that make sense? But like these people are being hype beasts, so can you get annoyed when people on Twitter and people on like the comments are being hype beasts too? You know, they're not helping. I feel like the discourse, while the discourse doesn't come from the top and trickle down like entirely, there is a big element of that, right? Like if Scott the Was or like Nintendo Land or like was it Beat Ups talk about something in a certain way, their opinions will permeate the discourse and create the conversation to a certain degree. Right? So the fact that every single it seems like you can't go to any of these big guys without seeing like, guys, we need a fucking direct right now. It's like, we need a fucking direct right now. We need and I'm just like, we don't though. We don't, man. Like if I wasn't working night shifts, like if you guys are curious, I've only got today and Wednesday and Thursday 3 this week. I'm working like 5 nights in a row. But if I had this week free, I'd think, do you know what I mean? I feel like having an archetype of stream once a week where we just play something random. I feel like we just got to do that now, guys. I feel like we just got to do that now, just to like just so I can do my bit to punch back at the discourse. I feel like that's what we got to do. 5 nights, yes, 5 nights of Moresties. Make the joke, guys. Make the joke, okay? I feel like we got to do that. I'm already doing that with Paper Mario and Mariamon, but I feel like I just got to like start playing some random shit. Just to do my part, gamers. Just to be the freedom fighter that I say I am. You know what I mean? To offset the culture, just so you guys know. Jesus Christ, man. Like, I've got, fuck it, I'll do it myself, you know, type B. Moresty, please, I need this direct, I need it. Dooming about nothing, playing games, apparently. And that's the other bit that's the other bit that fucks with me. Like, guys, I'm not going to pretend I don't have fun doing what I'm doing now. I have a lot of fun doing this. But you know what's just as fun, if not more fun, chat? But playing games. And that sounds like such an unbelievably the sky is blue statement. But look at this video that we're watching, gamers. Look at the videos we've been watching in like recent weeks with these Nintendubers. Look at this shit, man. They would have you believe that there's no such thing as video games. I don't know.
In one direct. And you would save this for another direct. It's just more. It's just, hey, here's another taste of the game. Here's other stuff about the game that we'd like you to know. It's not a treehouse. It's not a dedicated direct. It's not a deep dive. It's just the next trailer. And there is no reason whatsoever for them to give that to us now. If there's
but they didn't have a release date. What do you mean there's no reason for it? It had no release date, Carlo. So of course they want to release a trailer that had the release date. Why wouldn't they do that?
To be a regular direct anytime within the next couple of months. There's just...
So what you're saying, they should have saved the release date for Yoshi's in a direct that they don't have planned at the moment, obviously. Why would they do that when they could just...
Simply no reason. No reason at all. I honestly do. I mean, like, I already was, like, pretty sure we weren't getting one. That's why I posted that video. It was still, like, a 0.00 something %. Like, maybe we still probably don't.
Guys, there's still a chance, gamers. There's still a chance, guys. There's still a chance. There's still a chance. Guys, there's still a chance. There's still a chance they'll make... Guys, there's still a chance. There's still a chance. There's still a chance.
Nintendo's gonna do.
Fucking kill me.
This is really it, though. I think that this is the...
Dealer. Give me direct with that good shit. Give me the direct with that good shit, man. Give me that direct with that good shit. Yeah, it's like a symbiotic relationship, but the creators are the ones with the reputation responsibility to serve more productive discourse. Even then, I wouldn't even say that big creators have a responsibility to sow positive discourse. I would say they have a responsibility not to fucking ruin everything. Does that make sense? That's what I would say. I don't think that you as a big content creator owe the Nintendo community to like make the discourse positive and like change the feeling. I don't think you owe anyone that. I do think you owe it to just not be a cunt. Like Mr. Carlo here. I do think you owe us that. I really do think you do. Instead of making a video like this, how about you just make a video on an indie game you can play? And you know the worst, this is what the secondary slop channel is all about. It's all about just like uploading whatever the fuck you want, right? So surely you could. This is the channel that has no pressure. Because remember, again, I'm somewhat sympathetic to a big YouTuber saying, okay, well, every time I upload to the main channel, there's a lot of pressure, so I've got to make sure it's a big crafted production, you know? But that's what secondary slot channels are for. You can just talk about anything. You can do anything. And these are your most dedicated fans who will eat it up, right? Rightfully so. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's what these channels are for. I think, what's it? Didn't Bandy on Bandy's Bin just upload like a Mario Kart 8 tier list? I'm like a bit late on that, but I was just like, who cares? He's just going to talk about Mario Kart 8 for like 3 hours. You know what I mean? Fair dues. He can do what he wants. It doesn't have to be topical. It doesn't have to be relevant. He can just do what he wants. You know what I mean? Same with Scott. Scott literally had a conversation about Nintendo Kart like months, if not years after it happened. Do you know what I mean? You can just talk about anything and you opt to just ruin the discourse. What a cunt, man. I don't feel bad for this guy, man. Like a lot of people, like the most pushback I've ever had when it comes to covering Nintendotuber is Arlo. And it really comes across to me as, but Musty, Arlo's like a small beat. No, he's not. He's a grown man. He's a grown man and he knows what he's fucking doing. I don't feel bad for him. Again, I know that might be unpopular. I don't feel bad for any of these people. I really don't. I don't feel anything. I really don't. Ironic part is people get so hyped up about the potential for directs, then they go on and say it was overhyped because there was too much filler. Fucking terrible, bruv. Direct amphetamine. True. Oh man.
The final nail in the coffin. All the various similar analogies you may want to use, but like this is it. There's no reason why Nintendo would do this. They gave us this trailer because we are not getting a Nintendo Direct before June. As always, they can do whatever. They could give us one in April. I don't know.
Yeah, they could. I bet they could.
Probably though. No, we're probably just not going to get one until the usual time. Yoshi, darn it, you did it. You killed it. Yoshi, you came and you just stomped on the last of our dreams. The last of our hope was just snuffed out by Yoshi's.
Yeah, I'm out, gamers. I'm out. Gamers, I'm out. I'm tapping. I went 6.5 minutes. I'm tapping, gamers. I'm tapping out. I'm gone. I hate to put it like this, but he's really fallen off over the generation. I think he has, 100%. I think that's fair to say. I'm tapping out, gamers. I lasted about 6.5 minutes. I'm genuinely like yawning. I'm not even yawning. Like at that time, I was yawning for dramatic effect, but like I literally yawned, and I'm just like, I'm not even tired, bro. I've been awake for like 4 hours, and you got me yawning out here. Fucking kill me, broski. Let's have a look at the comments, shall we? Let's have a look at the comments before we get the hell out of here. I'm out of here, broski. I'm out. I had no expectations going into a secondary slop channel Carlo video, but holy fuck, man, I feel like I wasted my time. Give us 6 memberships for the 6 minutes. I'll give you guys 5. How about that? I'll give you guys 5. There you go. You guys got 5 now. Enjoy your memberships, okay? E for A4, Rockstar Fred, Party Santa, Chad Willing, Killer Ghost. Enjoy your gifters, okay? Enjoy your gifters. I love Arlo. Unfortunately, lost when he started doing sponsored reviews for games. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I stopped watching Arlo when he did that as well. I just don't watch him. If someone does a sponsored game review, I'm just like, I don't really trust you anymore. I really don't. But I still like his reviews. But like, yeah, anytime I see, I think his Crossword one was sponsored. The moment I saw it was sponsored, I clicked off. I'm like, yeah, listen, if it's so easy to just pay you off for your opinion, I don't want to watch it. Boring. Mostly branded boring deep into Arlo. So get 20 bones. Yeah, shit, guys. I don't deserve that kind of money, but thank you so much, Champ the Grump. I'm the local Yoshi hater, but I'm like, what did bro do? Bro just went, Washi! That's what he did, and apparently Carlo hates him. Let's have a quick look at the comments, huh? Let's have a quick look. The script was sponsored by the IRA, obviously the classic tax evasion jokes. You know how it is. A burger tier list Nintendo Direct would be called. Of course the Americans. Of course you Americans are like, imagine a burger. Imagine a burger. Gamers, we've hit the goal. Welcome to the Fortnite after party, gamers. There will be a Fortnite after party after the stream, gamers. We will play some Fortnite. We'll squad up. We'll squad up on Fortnite for a couple of games, all right? We'll squad up on Fortnite for about 2 hours. I'll say about 2 hours. That'll be fun. We'll do some Fortnite for a bit. We'll just play some games. Because it's easy to just play games. You can just fucking play games, bro. I know, right? You can just play games. Crazy work. I just want a Rhythm Heaven Groove update. Is that too much to ask? It's not, but like it doesn't have to necessarily be a Nintendo Direct, you know? Imagine a fish and shit. Imagine if we did that. Imagine a Greg's, guys. Imagine a Greg's. Yeah, get out of here. The Yoshi issue is insane. Now that Arlo's posted, I guarantee there'll be a direct tax fraud. The Yoshi files must be insane. This week on Arlo Copes and Seethes, we all hope Nintendo announced a new direct immediately after they post the video. I don't want to be entitled. Well, he is being entitled. Imagine protein for you Canucks, is that what it is? Imagine a Greg's, guys. Imagine a Greg's, but oh my god, we could totally. Imagine a Greg's, guys, but they didn't have pork sausage rolls. They only had vegan ones. Like, yeah, you'll have a vegan one, but like, it won't be the same as a pork. That's how it feels without being a direct. Literally, we're deploying Yoshi in Iran. Oh yeah. Imagine a sausage roll on a pint. Just imagine that for a second. Again, anything but a general direct. Arlo has no content and is really stretching it out. So again, even look, just play. When you scroll down in his comments, you see more of this, don't you guys? You see more of this. If you would actually play games, you'd have more ideas for. Bruv, it's not even me saying it. It's not me saying it. Do you know what the most vindicating part about people saying it is? Because like when I say it, I'm like, Mister, are you being too mean? There's still a part of me that's like, Mister, maybe I'm being too mean. When the comments say it, I'm like, no, I'm not being too mean. I'm truth nuking. The comments are right. Even the comments are saying it. Imagine tacos de cabeza. Oh, delicioso. Muy delicioso. Nintendo push out direct to give this man topics to talk about. You don't want Arlo to go hungry out, do you? Fucking hell, just play the backlog and relax. Don't get addicted to news. It's so funny how pathetic this talk of the new system, and literally people are saying they enjoy not having news and they're just going to play the Switch 1 games now. It's like, I thought this was a new console generation. It sure doesn't seem like it. You got bamboozled to buy a hunger chunk and it's already behind the time. Who's we? Who's we, broski? I feel like I've already got my money's worth out of my Switch 2. What's he? I don't know what you're talking about. You're drunk. You got more meth than Carlo. What the hell is happening here? Welcome to the topic, Arlo. Arlo's more excited for announcements of games than actual fucking games. Brutal. Brutal. He spent years making countless videos about Metro Prime 4, and it finally came out. He never finished it. Fucking brutal. Fucking brutal. What makes me don't feel bad for him is they treat big Nintendo games like indies like nothing, only want big games and nothing else. Literally, man. It's diabolical, isn't it? I clicked on this video. Oh, the Nintendo, I recognize him. I've seen him in my comment section sometimes. I clicked on this video hoping to be super intrigued about what the hell the new Yoshi game could possibly be controversial. But before the video loaded, I immediately realized about the Nintendo Direct had nothing to do with Yoshi. I became extremely disappointed. Even your fans, Arlo. Even your fans. This is insanity, broski. I genuinely do not care that we aren't going to do it. I have plenty of information about upcoming games, and we'll get one when we get one. I'm sick of Nintendo Direct videos in my sub box. Is so tiring. Unsubscribe from all of them. I'm not even joking. Just unsubscribe from all of them, and just like wait a year and then resubscribe back on it. You just got to unsubscribe from them. It's not even a joke, man. These people are fucking boring. They're actually so like I cover them on a live stream because I think it's fascinating to see how much they will spiral. But Lord knows I'm never watching this shit in my spare time. Are you kidding me? No chance, man. No fucking chance. They call me 007. No directs, no videos, 7 main games. They're meth addicted. The name's Topi. Topi Carlo. I like my directs shaken, not speculated. Gaming got way too much content to be this boring. Fucking real. Same. Once again, Arlo said it right at the start. If you're watching, you're encouraging. This is his nothing channel for goobers who like to listen to Arlo yap. I did hear it because I didn't watch the video. I paused when I realized my mistake. Bro, find a better yapper. Watch his. Yeah, literally. No, seriously, find a better yapper. I'm not even kidding. Bandy uploaded a 3-hour Mario Kart 8 Deluxe tier list. Go watch that. That's better than this. Unreal. Thanks so much, Leslie, for becoming a member of the Royal Guard. Appreciate that. Honestly, I know I like you. You know it's gonna be bad, chat. You know it's gonna be bad. Arlo, I love you, but if Matthew Smart hits me with that I love you, but I'm quitting my channel. I'm quitting my channel straight up. I'm gone. Let's see how bad it is. But it seems like an issue of misaligned expectations. I'd much rather Nintendo take their time and put out good full directs when they have enough to present rather than sticking to some predetermined cadence. Because for all we know, if the reception to the next direct is lukewarm, that's all people will talk about. I always preferred a delay to a rush release. And the same thing goes for news too. I mean, who knows? Nintendo being Nintendo, they can announce another direct tomorrow. There'll still be plenty of news anyway this month. I'm okay with a breather. Crazy. Crazy work. Crazy work. Brandon? I like you, Brandon. I like you, Brandon. I love you, but you can't look smelly today. I reject that. I took a shower. I take a shower before every live stream. I fucking combed my hair all nice and prim and proper. Only for you to go, oh, imagine poutine. Fuck you. How about that, Brad? Fuck you. Fuck you. How about that? How about that? One thing I know for certain is that we'll get the biggest, craziest direct ever, just not when everyone's anticipating. Just like I didn't anticipate big support! 50 Canuck bucks, baby! Poutine for everyone! Jesus Christ, thank you so much! When I watched the general direct, my 14-year-old daughter, she... Fuck off. She asked me, Mum, I love this. Let's watch more of these. I told her I need to make a couple of months. She's 21 now. I hope you guys... That clip is going up on the Clips channel tomorrow, by the way, if you guys are curious. You guys are curious. That's going up. I edited that last night when I was at work. So you guys are going to see the one comment that broke me. Thank you so much, Pastor. I appreciate it. Oh, man. On this latest episode of Arlo, use a dartboard to determine what counts as a big... Oh! Ow! Oh, that stung me! Fucking hell, mate! God damn! Oh, Yoshi caused the downfall of the Rex. Amazing topic. Fucking hell, lads. There's no personal patent to direct. All of Nintendo YouTubers referencing patents that happened in 2010s trying to divine the future is hilarious. Andreas restarts the most egregious. The guy just makes the same video with different wording each day. And you're no better than them, eh, Arlo? Fucking hell, mate. I'll talk about lack of direction. They're cooking him. They're cooking him in the comments, man. Guys, we're killing him. God damn. September 25 direct was primarily for Mario's 40th and to reveal the Mario Galaxy movie. Yeah, I think that seems to be the case, isn't it? I'd say the last shred of hope was the partner showcase, so that usually takes up the spot for the direct that month. Even Yoda's joining the speculation, huh? Man, Arlo used to be something. He's lucky his reviews are still good. The moment his reviews become bad, it looks like I'm combing my hair with nothing, by the way, because my comb is green. I love it. Crazy, man. It's definitely feel like 2018 again. Second year of a console, mostly small stuff. Mario Tennis. I don't understand you people. I don't fucking understand it, man. I will never understand this. Bruv, be so for real right now. Guys, I'm telling you, right now, already in the first, we'll say 8. Are we in month 8? I think month 9 of the Switch 2. It has already justified its existence more than the fucking Wii U ever did. I don't understand you people, man. Maybe they're too niche for a wide audience, but New Fire Emblem, if it's slated for 2026, a Blink Splatoon single-player spin-off along with Pokopia, Yoshi, plus there were Duskbloods and Orbitals, is already a banner year for the Switch 2. I don't feel like I'm wondering what's the big release. I'm wondering, man, how am I going to afford all this? But true? If you ask me personally, I think like one extra first-party game, and I think this lineup is brilliant, isn't it? Look at this lineup if you think about it, right? So if we get Splatoon Raiders this year, Pokopia, Yoshi, Duskbloods, Orbitals, throw in like one extra thing, bruv. That's a saucy 2026, isn't it? Throw in like a 99 game or something, a new 99 game. I'm balling. If you're asking me, I'm balling. I'm balling already. Crazy work. Imagine we get a Mario 2. Imagine a 3D Mario. Imagine a 3D Mario. Oh, man. I'm curious if you've seen the Scott stash of this topic and how somehow Scott the Woz became the only adult in a room of Nintendo fans. Bro, these comments are these are way more brutal than I thought they'd be. That's the worst bit about this comment section, chat. This comment section is way more brutal than I thought it would be. Fuck my life. They're killing him. Like, I was exaggerating before. They're murdering it. Jesus Christ. There's been at least like 4 comments here that would like just make me quit. Like that type of comment. Oh my God, man. Thanks so much, Trump again. That was so bad, son. Direct was so bad, son, or it was made for the fans' door. That's tough. That is actually tough. I hate both of these phrases so much. I don't know which one's worse, gamers. I actually don't know. That's actually a diabolical son or daughter. If I had to pick though, real quick, just so I can move on, just barely, direct was so bad son. I feel like I could fix a direct was so bad son quicker than I could fix it was made for a fan's daughter. Yeah, I feel like I just about take the son by like a whisker. God, that was diabolical. Thanks for the 10. I get the impatience from a content creator perspective. Stuff like direct reaction discussions will probably give Arlo more views and therefore more money than would get in these dry periods. I mentioned that channel views were slowing because of a lack of news. This is a job, so the impatience probably comes from that as well. But I don't care. Arlo forgets the most important thing, which is I, as a member of his audience, and presumably some of you guys who watch his stuff too, I don't care. I don't care, and no one should ever have to care about that. Quality content should not be contingent on a famously unpredictable company releasing stuff. I genuinely don't give a shit. And that's, again, and this isn't a case of Moresty being too mean. You shouldn't neither. No one should. That's not your job, chat. That's not your job. Your job's not to worry about my bottom line. Your job's to show up to the stream, have some fun, and then do whatever else you want to do. But like, the worst part is, when have you ever had this perspective with any other product? If you bought a Kit Kat chunky peanut butter, where you're like, man, I hope those kids in Africa got paid well. What? They didn't? No, shut the front door. It never happens. So why do our content creators so privileged that the fans have to think about it from this perspective? You shouldn't. Don't get me wrong. Is it nice if people think about me that way? Sure, I appreciate the sentiment, but you don't have to. You just don't have to. It's not your job, okay? It's my job to worry about me, okay? And trust me, I'm doing okay right now. I'm doing okay. Especially this stream. Are you kidding me? I'm doing more than okay. Even for non-content creators, Nintendo's content is hella dry. That's just not true. There's only so much people can play Bonanza Caballero as a Mario Kart world, big game-wise, without having anything to look for the future. Honestly, you're clapped, broski. You're clapped. You're clapped. You're just clapped. Wally, go play Mini Shoot Adventures. Blueprints is on there. Bunch of other games. Go play Slay the Spire 2. You're cooked. You're cooked. You're cooked, buddy. Don't care. Don't care. I think these people are people like Harmon Smith, where they think Nintendo's the only game company that should exist, but they don't want to say the quiet part out loud. Yeah, basically. See, at least that's why I at least have a little bit of respect for Harmon. Only a little bit, though. Because at least you know what you're getting with Harmon Smith. Like, Harmon Smith is a dead set fanboy, and that is it. You know what I mean? That's kind of it. He realizes it's not the normal reality for Nintendo to not do direct sometimes. That'd make him the adult in the room. They could do none all year, and if they have a rough year, I would guess summer. Arlo is not the adult here because he's still overly obsessed with what games are big games. Activating on games are pretty substantial. The number of times I've heard something like, okay, but now we need something really big, you know? He's not really being an adult. He's just kind of giving up, hoping for things we don't really need. He's a man-child desperately to prove himself. Trying to prove himself. Who Scott has a closet full of Wii U's was or this puppet. Wait, why is that his nickname? Scott has a closet full of Wii U's the was. Wait, what? What? that's just slander for Scott the was. I would have went with Scott Miles McKenzie the was. That's what I would have went with personally. But even that's a little basic. But like even then, that would have been better. You know what I mean? That's a down chungus for sure. That's a bro. What? That's a bit from his channel. It's still a bit of a. If you're trying to slander because he made a gap, I don't know about that, bro. I don't know. I don't know, man. Little whack. What's up, Emp? We gotta get gamers to play more games in 2026. All hope is lost. Listen, Emp. We have to unite the community. You take the Sonic side, I'll take the Mario side. We have to do something, Em. We have to play Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games to unite the community. We have to find out which character's better once and for all. God, I haven't played that game in ages. That'd be kind of fun, though. Also, any more comments? I feel like while Arlo says this will come out a week later, hopefully for his sake, hopefully for Carlo's sake, huh? I thought it was a deadlock video. I think that's all we got for the comments, games. I think that's all we got. Are you going to do a video on Resident Evil? No, he doesn't play video games. He doesn't play video games, okay? He doesn't play video games. I'll leave it there, games. We'll leave it there. Mr. Carlo, for the love of all that is fucking holy, go play some games. Jesus Christ, go play some games. You need to do anything. For the love of God, do anything else. If a company doing poorly affects your bottom line as a content creator, then maybe you shouldn't tie your livelihood to the popularity of a corporation. Ruby96, if Ruby96 in my chat can understand it, then surely Mr. Carlo can understand it as well. Go get some help, bro. Go do some rehab. Go do some rehab, broski. Get out of my stream. Don't come back. Don't come back.
Bonus stage.
Gamers, I decided to get in a little fight on Twitter. I decided to be a little troll. We know that Nintendo's on Twitter, right? He's on Twitter now. I don't know why. Lord knows why he's on there. I don't know why he's on Twitter, but he's on there. And I think we saw this tweet last time, right? Where he said, what's it? One day eventually I'll play Bonanza, even if it doesn't live up to the hype, right? That's what he said. I think I quote tweeted clowning on him, right? But you know who else decided to clown on him? A certain someone we've already seen before. Mr. Statue himself, Player Essence. Faking that you play games is a hilarious, by the way. See me after class. See me after class, brother. To which Nintendo says, if you need advice on how to make good videos, just ask me. Which, very nice of you, Dean. Very nice. I appreciate the compliment, okay? We still need to play crossword someday, if you're still down for that. To which Player Essence was like, you know, he's like a dog with a bone. He's like a dog with a bone, gamers. So he does the same thing he did to Bandy. He did the same thing he did to Bandy, gamers. Where he said, stats or shut up. That's what he did. Show your play hours or stats for 2025, little dude. It's like, oh. He loves to use little dude, by the way. That's like his go-to insult. Like he's a high school bully. A high school bully. Crazy work. And then to which I think someone else chimes in as well. But then he says he doesn't have a Switch 2 and could easily show what games he's been playing by capturing his playtime from the system or using the app. So he's like, and obviously he shows a screenshot with his games. And then Nintendo for some reason decides to humor him. I'm like, Dean, you just gotta block this guy. This guy's a bit of a loser. For 100k sub channel, he's fucking bored. Like, this guy's a fucking clown, all right? But Dean decides to say, curious, how much game time will be enough to receive your validation? The answer is none. The answer is none. This guy is just trying to clown you on Twitter. That's what he's doing. He's trying to just get likes off your name. To which a Clippy decides to chime in and defend the Dean. The main reason why Player Essence wants to debate you is because he has more views on your videos than his and wants to clout shark you. Ooh. Now, of course, Player Essence, he knows this is true, which is why he got upset. When the Clippy said this is true, by the way. So that's why Player Essence decided to run. Because obviously, if it's not true, Player Essence wouldn't respond, right? Because if someone said that about me, I wouldn't respond. I'm like, I know that's not true. But Player Essence took the bait. No. I want to debate him to prove he's a liar and makes up info. No need to fake white knighting here. Dean ain't gonna date you. And that's what I'm like, do you know what? I might not like Dean that much, but I kind of fucking hate this guy more, I'll be real with you. This guy's a fucking Twitter clown. So I decided to chime in. I'm like, you know what? I'm defending Dean. I'm going in the trenches for Dean just this once. And I decided to, I don't know, man. Seems like this guy has a point. Might need the general direct to pump those numbers up. And I show a screenshot of Player Essences on the right here, but the numbers ain't looking so good. The numbers ain't looking so good, but at least Dean's got a bit of consistency, huh? And then that's when he decides to clap back at me. He's like, oh no. That's when he decides to go in on me, gamers. Was he the anti here a little bit? My numbers in review are just fine, little dude. He hits with a little dude again. Again, high school bully behavior. You should worry about yourself. Nobody's becoming a member to watch your fat ass eat donuts. Yikes. Ooh. Crazy work. Crazy work, gamers. So then that's when I hit him, gamers, with the killing blow. And I say killing blow because he hasn't replied, gamers, because guess what? He gave up. So I decided to hit him with the killing blow, gamers. Must have hit a nerve there. Better do yourself a favor and hide the viewer count on your screen, lads. It's not a good look when you're getting outdone by someone with 10 times less subscribers than you. And as you can see, gamers, 189. Average Moresty stream is hitting about 300. Oh, broski, you might wanna hide the viewer count off your screen, okay? If you're gonna come after me, at least be entertaining. Of which he's not, gamers. Of which he's not. And he didn't respond, because of course he didn't respond. Because he knows he can't clan on me. You may be able to clan on Dean. You can't come after me, Mr. Player Essence, okay? You can't come after me. Don't try it again, okay? You sit your ass down there, fella. How about that? You got 5 memberships? Shit, Pastor P, my man. Pastor P. Speed the Pro Man, Pokey Max DT, Master Chef, Lord Sharon X. I remember that guy. How's it going? And Surgeon with the memberships. Thank you so much. If you don't say thank you, I will. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Pastor P. It's the craziest of all arcs in the Nintendo Bros War. The crazy arc, can do that. So I'm just like, you'll get to watch the donut video, gamers. Yeah, you'll get to watch the donut video. So yeah, your move, Player Essence. Your move. Get a bit quiet there, broski. Get a bit quiet. A little bit quiet. Either way, I just thought I'd share that because I don't think I'd have